Congruent triangles. These shortcuts right here. What do you think S stands for in a triangle? The side. Over here, right, S stands for side. If you can find a pair of matching sides, that's going to help you know that the triangles are congruent. There's certain combinations that we can use. What do you think that A is going to stand for?
Angle. A is angle.
Yes.
Height.
And what do you think the hypotenuse is going to stand for? Sorry, it just going to stand for hypotenuse. No. Hypotenuse, not height. You don't know. When do you have a hypotenuse? There's only one time that you have a hypotenuse. When's a what? A right triangle, yes. Only right triangles can have a hypotenuse. It's the side across from the right angle. Okay, none of these other triangles have a hypotenuse. So H, L, the L is going to stand for length. That only happens when it's a right triangle. Alright, so if you can find out that all three pairs of sides, S, 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 side, side, sides, all three pairs of sides match, like this side could match this side, and this side could match this side, and this side could match that side. If you find three pairs of sides that match, then you've got congruent triangles. Look carefully, guys. I don't have time to stop and ask you to stop talking. We've got to go through this quickly. Side, angle, side. This is a combination. Where is the A? Where does the angle have to be located in this case? In the middle of two sides, in the middle of the two S's. Okay, so mark this side equal to this side. And suppose that you know this side equals that side. If you see that picture somewhere, if you knew that the angle right in between them has to be connected in between them was congruent, then you would have side, angle, side. And you'd be able to say those two triangles are congruent. Face the front. If this pattern side, angle, side happens on both triangles, two pairs of sides are congruent and the angle in between are congruent, you can say that the triangles are congruent. What do you think these things would stand for?
Angle, side, angle.
Okay, so it's two angles and the side where? In between them. So mark this angle equal to this angle. You've got one pair of angles congruent there. Mark this angle right here equal to this angle. You've got two pairs of congruent angles there. If you knew the side in between them was congruent as well, if you could see that pattern, angle, side, angle, side, angle, then you would have congruent triangles. Let's go, keep going in order. We'll get to that one. This one's the angle, side, angle. For this one, angle, angle, if you knew two pairs of angles, like this one, stay with me, then all your questions will be answered. If this angle matches this angle, and then this angle right here matches this angle, you see how we have two pairs of angles that match? This one says you're going to go angle, angle, and then there's got to be a side. That side is not in between them. So you could have it anywhere. Angle, angle, and then a side. Angle, angle, and then a side. A side that matches, but it's not in between them, then you would call it the angle, angle, side rule. And now is where the hypotenuse happens, because now you have a right angle. It only happens whenever there's a right angle. So if you have a hypotenuse that's marked congruent to another hypotenuse, and one leg that's marked congruent to another leg, then you're allowed to say that the triangles are congruent. So if this hypotenuse matches this hypotenuse, let me read exactly. What's a leg? You tell me, what's a leg? I know, what do you think? How's it different than the hypotenuse?
It's not the hypotenuse, it's the other side.
Yep. And the thing is that there's two legs, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. It could be either one. Okay? So what is a leg? A leg is a side that is not a hypotenuse. Alright, I know we went through that quickly. We're going to practice through it. But the trick is the order of the angles and the sides. So, look at this one. There's one that you can never use. Okay, we've got side, side, side. We've got side, angle, side. We've got angle, side, angle. We've got angle, angle, side, and even an HL. But the one you can never, ever, ever, ever use is side, side, angle. Okay? Never, 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 never. Side angle doesn't work. One with me. I know some of you felt confused. Really focus right here. Don't be distracted by the other things. Look at this one right here. We've got a side and a side. You see how that side matches that side? Okay. And then we have an angle right here and another angle. But we don't have any other markings. Watch this carefully. Look at this red triangle. And look at this blue triangle. And do you see a side that is shared between them? The middle. Whether you're talking about the blue triangle or whether you're talking about the red triangle, that side, that red side is connected to that blue side, right? It's the same line. That's called reflexive. You put an X on it. And we'll study that more in the next section. When it's the exact same side being used on both triangles, it's automatically equal to itself. So you go like that. Please. So here, please. So look at this. Do we have side, side, side? No. Do we have side, angle, and side? Is the angle in between the two sides?
No.
These are your two sides, and if you go in between them, the angle's not there. The angle's all the way over here. This is the bad one. This is angle, side, side. This is the one that you can't do, so write none. This is the one that would make the bad word. Angle, side, side.
Yeah,
Because even though there's an angle there, the angle's not right in between the two sides where they touch. It has to be right in between them. Now look at this. Instead of seeing that, what is the 4 go with? No, the hypotenuse is blank. The 4 goes with 4, right? And this 3 goes with 3. Those two match. Right angles are always equal. So we've got a side equal to close, but think about where the angle is located. See this 3 with that one? Is that angle right in between them?
Yes.
So this time, see how we do have side, and then angle, and then side? Side and then angle, then side. Okay, this one works, because the angle is right in between where the two sides meet. That's where the angle has to be, because the angle has to be right in between the two S's. Number 3. This is what?
Side.
A side. Good. This one? Another side. And this angle right here is located in the right place. Correct. Because if you put it together, the angle's not in the right place, it spells the bad word. Angle, side, side. You're not allowed to use that one. It will work. Number 4. Do you see this side equals this side? What other sides do you see the match? 6's match. Which one?
Yeah.
What else do you see? Good. And which one would that be? S, S, S. Number 5. You see a side right here and a side right here. Do you see the right angles are equal? Angles. Now, this one's one of those tricky ones. This side that goes in between them is shared for both of them, so it's going to be reflexive. That side is included in both of them. Actually, this one's special because see how it has the right angle? It's actually a hypotenuse, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So since the hypotenuse is marked and one of the other sides is marked, it's actually HL. It's not angle, angle, side, but since this represents a hypotenuse, then it works. And that only happens when there's a right triangle. Number 6 is different. You've got a right angle right here, but the hypotenuse has no marks on it. Can anybody see this one before I show you?
I'm gonna guess and say
And then one more after that.
ASS.
Nope.
ASA.
ASA.
Yeah.
This is the angle right here. This is the angle right here, but see that side in between them that's getting used on both triangles?
Oh,
That's called reflexive, and that's being used on both of them. That's a side and a
it's a lot of
side.
A's.
A, S, A. Alright, we're gonna use these in more depth later, but today it's just an overview. Number 7.
Is this gonna be like our
It's gonna be looking at pictures like this and writing the 3 letters, or maybe 8 down. Number 7, what do you see there?
sides or
See
angles?
sides. What else do you see?
Angles.
And what's the side that's being used in between them?
Reflect.
Reflexive. That's another side. There's no right angles there.
So that's
Can you
none.
make that one?
None.
None. That's the bad word. Good. The angle's not in the right place between them. And don't worry, I'm gonna practice this some more with you guys, but I'm just trying to show you. Look at this one. I only have 2 angles. That's not enough information. What else do you see? The reflexive side right here.
Yeah.
So now look at the order of the letters. It goes angle, angle, and then what?
Side.
Side. So the side's not between them.
Yeah.
That would be
AS.
which one?
AS.
AS.